What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by Casks-n-Que, where whiskey and barbecue meet. I'm your host, Justin Lloyd, and today we're going to review a Scotch, one of my personal favorites, Bunnahabhain 12. As many of you know, Scotch was my first whiskey love, soon followed by bourbon. So this is going to be a good one, and I can't wait to get into it. Stick around. So this is a gold color. I've seen some describe it as like almost a rusty gold. I can see that for sure. This one has legs for days. I don't know if camera is really gonna do it justice or not, but on this Glencairn glass, I hope you can see that right there, that these legs just really run down the glass slowly, which is indicative of a very oily and mature whiskey. I'm a big fan of Scotch's whiskeys, period, that are non-chill filtered, no color added, and Bunnahabhain 12 fits that bill perfectly. So this one is complex, full of flavor, and if there's a knock on a lot of Scotches for me, it's that a lot of Scotches are usually lower proof compared to bourbon, the counterpart, right? So this one comes in at 46.3 ABV. Strong, robust, full flavored, bold. As I mentioned before, this is a 12-year-old single malt Scotch, and it is fantastic. And this one is MSRP of around 65 bucks, I think. So give or take, it depends on the market. I think this one's a steal. You gotta go get it. Fresh seaweed. I know that may sound a little off-putting, but it's not, I promise. It is wonderful. God, I wish I could just sit there and smell this for eternity. I mean, it's just fantastic, especially for the price point. It's sherry, it's nutty, it's a little bit of brine. It's almost like you're sitting at the beach and that salty smell that blows in. It's hard to beat, and it's almost like you have a glass of sherry while you're sitting on the beach. I don't see how that could ever be a bad thing. Oh, it's heavenly. It really is. Bunnahabhain 12. Let's go to the palate. What an absolute treat. It's oaky, it's vanilla, there's a little bit of Christmas cake, there's a touch of spice and some salt on the back end, but I think that really enhances the flavor, right? I think that salt, that briny flavor on the back end is just a touch that you wouldn't get from a lot of other Scotches in this age range. That's a wonderful dram. I would highly, highly recommend, if you haven't already, to go pick up a bottle of Bunnahabhain 12, Bunnahabhain 12, whatever you want to call it. This is phenomenal. For 60, 65 bucks, man, you can't beat it. So we always give a rating to our whiskeys that we review. We take into consideration availability, taste, and value. So availability, around this area, it's not easy to find. So availability, man, I'm gonna have to go about a 6. The next one is gonna be taste, 9 out of 10. For a 12-year-old, it is just delicious. Even if you're not a Scotch fan, if you're a bourbon drinker, then I would go ahead and try this one. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So the notion that all Scotches are peaty and taste like smoke and campfire and burnt rubber, that is not true. I don't know why people think that. I've even had friends of mine that I've given like a Macallan to, and they know it's a Scotch, so they automatically think that it's smoky. It's not in the least. Same thing with Bunnahabhain. I mean, it's not smoky at all. It has a little bit of that briny taste, but there's no smoke here at all. So value, man, I'm gonna go with 10. I just don't think you're gonna find a Scotch that's on the shelf that's readily available that packs the flavor and the complexity that this one does. So overall, I'm gonna go a 9. I think this one's really solid, and I stand by that. If you think differently, then go ahead and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Hey, if you like what we're doing over here at Casks-n-Que, then be sure and like, subscribe, and smash that bell. When you click the bell, it's gonna let you know that I've uploaded a new video, and that helps us out a lot. We surely appreciate it. Hey, thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you next time.